to my channel. This is my first official video, vlog, blog, whatever you want to call it. So I'm kind of nervous and I really don't know what I'm doing or what I should be doing or what to expect. So today I'm going to do a December favorites, 2017 favorites. Hopefully in the next couple of months I can then do January favorites, February, all the other months. I wanted to share with you a few of my favorite products. Some of them is makeup, I've got skincare, hair stuff, and then a few just random things. And I'll just share why I like them and, you know, why I've kind of chosen those over other products. So let's get into this video. So the first thing I'm going to share with you is Purity Facial Wash by Philosophy. It's a one-step facial cleanser. So one of my all-time favorite beauty vloggers, YouTubers is Jaclyn Hill. I'm obsessed with her. She's my inspiration. Her and a few others I'll share with you. And I followed her for probably the past 4 or 5 years, like right when she got started on YouTube. And ever since then, I think it was one of her first My Facial Routine or whatever it was, and she talked about this Purity Facial Wash, and you can get it at Sephora, you can get it online, and it's one of my favorite cleansers. I forgot about it for a while and I just started kind of using some other things, but I always tend to go back to this. It comes in different sizes. This is the 16 fluid ounce bottle, and it's just so great. It gets right into your skin, it deep cleanses it, it gets all your makeup off, which is fantastic. And it smells really good. It's just very fresh and clean, just like all of Philosophy's products. So yeah, that's my favorite facial cleanser. Also, I'm set up in my living room in my apartment. Behind me is our Christmas tree. It's a few days before Christmas. My roommate just left to go home for Houston, and she doesn't know I'm doing this video. I haven't really told anybody that I'm vlogging, but it's been a passion of mine for a while, and so I decided to just do it. So the next thing, I have 2 products there is. The first one, and they're both kind of empty because I use it so much, is the Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath with Pure Epsom Salt, Relax and Relief with Eucalyptus and Spearmint. This is my favorite bubble bath. It smells so great after I work out or I've had a long day at work. I really love to just take a nice, long, relaxing bath, and I usually do this to get some bubbles, but then if I've worked out and my muscles are sore, I also use the Dr. Teal's Pure Epsom Salt Soaking Solution. It's pretty empty. I'm hoping I get some more for Christmas. It was on my wish list, but this is the Lavender Soothe and Sleep, so it's really good right before you go to bed. You know, just after a long day, it's really nice. They also have a body wash that has a little pump on it, so it looks just like this, but it has a pump, which is really nice, and it's the best to shave your legs with, honestly, because you don't get any razor burn. I know my roommate and I both use them, all of their products. It's just so great, and they smell really nice and clean. As you can tell so far, the first 2 things I really like. Nice smell. So I guess to follow that up, I'll talk about my next product, which is, it doesn't really have like who it's by. It's amber oil, and I got this at Whole Foods. One of my coworkers actually recommended this because we were in the break room and I passed by her and I was like, what are you wearing? It smells so good. And she was like, oh, actually all I'm wearing is this amber oil I got at Whole Foods. And she like held up her wrist and I smelled it. And it smells so good. It's in this little tiny bottle. I want to say, let me see. 10 milliliters. I've had this since, probably July, and I've hardly made a dent in it. If you can see, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but all you have to do is flip it upside down, do a little dab here, rub it in. Sometimes I do it on my chest, behind my ears. I'm not kidding you. Every time I wear this, I get comments on, wow, that smells so good, or what are you wearing? And it's just amber oil. It's really cheap. It's maybe $10 for this, and it'll last a long time. So I've gotten a few questions on what I wear, and I know a few people now wear it and they've gotten it, but it just smells so good. I can't even put my name on it. It's kind of like, not as spicy, that's the wrong word, but just a relaxing scent that's very captivating when you smell it. So the next thing, and this is more of a body product. So if you don't know this about me, if you're not one of my close friends, which I'm sure I've only got like 2 people watching this, then you know that I've struggled with deodorants in my whole life. I don't know what it is, but my armpits just don't like deodorants. I'll use it for a week or a month and then my body becomes immune and then I smell. So I've always struggled with finding new ones. I've tried natural ones, organic ones. I've tried basically every brand in any store. I've done solids, I've done creams, I've done spray, I've tried it all. And really the only one, and so far this has been the longest one I've used in a really long time, is the Mitchum, I think that's how you pronounce it, Mitchum Advanced Control 48-Hour Protection and Shower Fresh. And this is the invisible solid. I don't know, maybe I should hold it over here. So it looks like this, and I actually got it in a twin pack, which is really nice. I have a really weird issue with powder, like baby powder scented deodorant. I cannot stand it. So this one smells really good. It's just shower fresh, as it says, and so far, like when I sweat and I work out, it masks any body odor. Not that I'm like a smelly person, but I do sweat a lot when I work out, and it's really nice because it kind of helps the sweat from building up and showing sweat stains, but it also has a nice scent whenever I do sweat. So the next product, and I think this is, no, I have 2 more hair products. I have 2 hair products. And this is actually really recent that I got this. Probably within the last 2 weeks I bought this. I go through hairspray and dry shampoo like crazy, and I was really looking for one that was cheap, but I loved it when a friend recommended it to me. It's the John Frieda Frizz Ease Moisture Barrier Firm Hold Hairspray. So it looks like this. I use this after I curl my hair, straighten it for flyaways. It's just really great. The moisture, so I live in Texas and the humidity is real. And this hairspray really helps hold in my curls and help lock in the humidity so that it doesn't fall out or anything like that. And so that's one of my favorite hairsprays. I used to really use a lot of the bedhead ones, but those can get pretty expensive. Oh, sorry, something's in my eyelash. Those can get pretty expensive if you run through them quickly. So this is just a really quick, easy, cheap hairspray that you can get at, I got this at, I think, Kroger when I went and got my groceries for the week. So the next product, and I think this is the last hair product as I'm looking around. I just kind of have it all blurred on the couch and pillows in front of me. But this product is a hair tie, and I'm sure you've heard it from makeup people, beauty bloggers, whoever, but I just wanted to share it for people who follow me. Is the Invisibobble. So this is kind of stretched out. It's pretty old, but I've lost 2 of them already. And this is in like the gold color for my hair, you know, it matches. And they just hold your hair so well. I've gotten so many comments on, why do you have a keychain in your hair? And people think it's silly, but it truly is a really great ponytail holder. It's really great for messy buns. You can get them at Sephora. I think they have them in little clear boxes, and you can get like a pack of 3 for $8, I think. So these are my favorite. I wear these when I go work out. I have one in my purse. I don't recommend getting the fully clear ones because if you drop one of those and you have cats like I do, which my little baby's right here. You come say hi. You come say hi. Come here. So this is my cat. His name is Theta. Can you say hi? He's really scared and he doesn't like being picked up sometimes. So I'll let him go. But he really loves to play with the Invisibobbles if I drop them. So I have to be really careful about what color I get because we lost 100 of them already. So my next product will be, I'll do the Ardell lashes. So I don't wear lashes typically except for like weekends because I don't know, I feel like they rip out my eyelashes sometimes. I just feel like sometimes they can be a pain, and I work a corporate job every day and I don't really have time to put on lashes every single morning, especially if it's like a really minimal look I'm going for. So my favorite ones though are the, well, I guess, don't have it. Be right back. Okay, as I was saying, my favorite lashes are the Ardell 110. They look like this. They're very natural looking. I'm wearing them right now. I'll get a little closer. So they're pretty natural looking and they're easy to put on. And actually, since I'm talking about lashes, I'll go into my favorite eyelash glue. So I cannot, for whatever reason, do the one that squishes out in the tube. I really like, I don't remember who recommended this to me. It's probably Jaclyn Hill because she's fabulous and she knows everything. But my favorite one is the Duo Brush On Adhesive. This one has with vitamins. It's really simple to apply. You just hold your lash in one hand and then it has a little applicator like this so you can brush it on. Another great reason I really like this is if you put your lash on and maybe like the corner's coming up or the side, you can quickly just brush it on there and you don't have to like take the whole lash off or squirt the glue in your eye with the other eyelash glue. So just a few more products because I didn't really know how long this should be, how long I should make it. I also just kind of randomly grabbed a few things because I've been thinking about filming this for a while, but I just haven't. So I don't have any, I have one lip product, but, and it's pretty empty, but I'm hoping I get another one for Christmas, which is in, I think 3 days. So this is the Huda Beauty, and I think it's Huda, it might be Huda, but I like saying Huda Beauty. It's the Liquid Matte liquid lipstick. It looks just like this. This is in the color Bombshell. I've gone through 3 or 4 of these. This is such a great color for like every day. It's kind of a, I want to say like a mauvey pink with like a peach undertone. It's really nice. It smells really good and it goes on really thin. It's not clunky or cakey. It doesn't crease up in the corners, and after you eat, I know a lot of liquid lips kind of rub off, especially like in the middle of your mouth. This one's really easy to reapply over and it doesn't cake up or start cracking. So that's why I really love these. I have a few other colors I'll probably mention later on in next videos, but this one is my all-time favorite lipstick, or liquid lipstick. So yeah. So the next, I have 3 palettes I wanted to share, and I'll do the first one. I think I got this one a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. It's the Carly Bible BH Cosmetics. I don't know, it's this palette. It's so simple. It was like 12 bucks, I want to say, and it's come in handy so much. So it looks like this, and as you can see, these are the 2 colors I use the most. There's some highlighters. There's 10 eyeshadows and 4 highlighters or bronzers, whatever you want to call them. And I like to really, this is a really great everyday look as well. I do this kind of mauvey pink color with a little sparkle color right there, right on the inside of my eye. So it has some other alternatives you can do. And then this highlighter is really nice as well. It has some other alternatives, but it was really cheap and it's just a great go-to travel palette if you know you're just doing something simple. If you're trying not to wear that much makeup but you still want a little something like me, it's a great go-to palette to travel with. The next palette is the Morphe 9N blush palette, and this is probably my favorite thing in this whole collection. So it comes with, 9 different shades, and it's just so fabulous. Jaclyn Hill recommended this, which is most of my makeup products she has. There's a lot of different alternatives, great for different skin tones. There's some really pinky colors, but then there's also some brownish colors as well. I tend to go for this pink right here, and they don't have names, or I would tell you what the names are, but this pink right here and then this one, sometimes I like to mix those 2 together. I'll go ahead and swatch those for you. See if you can see them. Oh yeah. And then here's this one. So these are the 2 that I really like to wear. I don't know if you can see those very well. This one looks a little orange, but it's got like maybe a hint of a shimmer in it, but that's what I'm wearing right now. It's just really subtle, a nice pop of color. The other ones are a little brighter for me, like this one down here. I don't think I've ever touched it, but it's for darker skin tones. It's more of a bronze look, as you can see, but it's really, the pigmentation is great. It's super affordable. I'll link it below just to show you what it is and where you can get it. But they have so many different palettes. It's really lightweight. I can throw this in my makeup bag whenever I'm going on vacation, and I have different options if I have a tan or if I don't. This next one is another Morphe product, and it's kind of beat up just because my makeup brush got attacked a little bit. But this is the Morphe 350S, so I'm guessing that stands for sparkle or something, but there's the Morphe 350 palette, which is the same thing, and then there's the Morphe 350S, and this one I guess is the glitter version. I have both, but this is just beautiful. Like, just look at that real quick. I'll just do a little scan. It has so many varieties, 35 colors in here. Another super affordable product recommended, I believe, by Jacqueline. I know she's preached about the 350 palette, which is why I got that, but then I wanted another one, and I think these are $24. I might be wrong, but I'll link the I'll put the link below in the description box. There's just some really great colors. There's a really nice shimmery gold, which I tend to put on the inner of my eyelids quite often, which is this one right here. And then another one I've used is these two. This one broke, so that's why it looks like that. But I have used both of those, and then there's some other sparkles down here. I'm really interested in this one that I want to use, and maybe a get ready with me or a makeup tutorial. I don't really know what I'm gonna put on my channel yet. If you have an idea for me, leave it in the comment box. If it's like, no, Julia, don't do makeup, you suck at it, then that's great too. But I do love doing makeup, and this is one of my favorite palettes that I bought this year. I bought the 350 normal one last year, so that's why it's not in this favorites video. I'll show you one product real quick, and it's what I'm wearing right now, so I'll just take them off, are these slippers. Guys, do yourself a favor, go to Target, and get yourself some of these slippers. They have them, I think it's in like the kids section, but it was in one of these little kiosks. There's three or four colors. I know there's a light blue, kind of cream, there's a pink, the black, which I have, and then a kind of a burgundy color, I believe. Anyways, they're like 15 bucks, and they're so extra, but I love them. And they're so fluffy. My cat's actually afraid of them, and I'll hold them up again for you. And they're just really comfortable. Like, look at this poof. It's like the size of my head. This is next to it. It looks kind of like a baseball cap. But yeah, so these are some of my favorite slippers that I own. I'm a big slipper person. I just bought these. Two more products left, and then that will be the end of this video. This is the Morphe E49 makeup brush. It looks just like this. I don't know if you can see that. I really don't know what I'm doing yet. Oh, it's focusing here. There we go. So it's really great. It's nice and firm. These are really affordable, also on Morphe Cosmetics, and I use this one to set my powder under my eyes once I've done my makeup. So I don't really know what other people use it for. I guess it could be a highlighter brush, but I really tend to use this to set my concealer afterwards. So I used to have a different Morphe brush. I know I had a Sigma tapered brush, and I used that always for like 3 or 4 years, and then I just got this one this year, and it's my new favorite. I don't pick up any other brush. And then the last product in my December 2017 favorites video is the, I don't know what it's called. Let me look it up. Can you see my cat? Look, look, look. He wants to hang out. Okay, well, he's right here, and he wants to say hello with his tail. Sorry, he's just stopped the video, guys. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Beauty Sponge, and it's great for a few different reasons. So, I'm sorry, Miracle Complexion Sponge. Okay, Theta, really? I wish you could see him. He's like standing up, and he is trying to smell the camera right now. Okay, stop. So, this is the Miracle Complexion Sponge. It's like $6, and I just bought a pack of 2 of them at Bed Bath & Beyond. Didn't even know they sold them there. but you can get these online in the store, but they're great. They've got different sides, so they have this really nice flat edge here, which is great for doing under eye concealer. They've got a pointy edge too, in case you really need to get in there. But then if you need to blend or buff anything out, it's great. Something that I've seen on a lot of my friends that use beauty blenders, and I just want to address that real quick. I'm by all means not a makeup guru. I'm no expert. I've literally learned how to do makeup from watching Jaclyn Hill YouTube videos, and that's it. So the thing that I've learned though is that you have to get these damp, and my cat is freaking out as I do that. So I run it under the water, squeeze it a few times. Sometimes my fiance will do it for me if I'm being lazy, because he's been trained on how to do he calls it the squishy ball. And I'll run it under the water a few times and then make sure it's not like soaking wet, and then just wring it in a towel a few more times, and then you're ready. So I do my concealer. I kind of look like Pocahontas, and then you just dab, dab, dab underneath wherever you are trying to blend out. You can do this for cream bronzer, cream contour, whatever you're using. It's just one of my favorite things, and I might have gotten this last year, but I know for sure I just bought this one yesterday. So this is a great little product here. So that concludes my December 2017 favorites video. My first video ever on my vlog on my channel. So if you liked it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for all of your support, and I really appreciate any feedback, tips, or advice. You can leave those in the comment section below. So thanks so much. Bye. I don't even know if that was a good ending. Okay, let's try that again. So